Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. So, we're here at this cave. Let's pop in this cave. Okay. Well, we haven't been immediately dead maked, so that seems like a positive. Rift hounds, all right. Ah, good. Snakes. That's just a warrior, not a vanguard. A journeyman's back. Some rotting corpses. Slith tongue. Ornate strongbox. Get some of our loot here. Interesting. And ever more scrap. Slith tongue. Poison damage, plus percent acid damage, plus percent poison damage. Chance on attack to launch a bolt of toxins at your enemies. Interesting. I think I'm alright with what we're using at present, I suppose. I don't see a real advantage from switching. Oh good, a desecrated shrine. Even the mosquitoes shoot crap. This game, man. This frackin' game. Alright, let's, I guess, clear out. Make sure there's nothing over here. It's not because I'm scared and want to make sure I have as much room to run as possible. That has nothing to do with it. I am a brave person. It's just, you know, coincidental that if this were to be a scary, scary thing, we could run either direction and not be hampered in our movements. The shrine is corrupted and needs to be cleansed. Summon what is trapped within. Sure. Oh, good. Okay. Alright. I am not a fan of this being frozen stuff. Random Vanguard. Good deal. Hey, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it might be. Sweet. Let's pick up this, that is worse than what we're using. Fair enough. Vitality damage, vitality decay, some physique. Increased casting speed. Savagery we don't have. Honestly, I'll run that. That's going to increase our, yeah, that increases our damage off of our, what we're using anyway. I guess it will reduce our Tempest damage, but it wasn't very high anyway. Alright, so we can spend that devotion point if we would like to, and I do believe we would like to. Yeah, so we'll gain plus 10 spirit here. Yeah, good deal. Yeah, sweet. Alright, oh, and just so we're clear, right, like, you can put points, you know, you can put points in both of your masteries. You can also put points in your devotion. You can there is a sort of a respec option in this game. You remember when we talked to the spirit guide, oh, I forget her name, and in the main town in Devil's Crossing, I said we'd, you know, talk about her later. Well, those are two things that she can do for you. She can undo points you have spent both in skills and these things and in devotions. And so one thing you can do with the devotion thing is say you had put points in something, you got the affinity bonus, you put points in something else. If say you had put the points in something else and finished that constellation, right? We've talked about a full constellation will give you an affinity bonus. You cannot use the respec to get rid of to go under the amount of affinity that you have to have to have a constellation, right? So say we get 5 affinity from doing the imp thing. We actually get 6, but let's say you get 5, and you need 5 to open up, I don't know, I've moused over it to, let's say, the Fiend. This is not an actual thing, this is hypothetical. You could not then use the respec to take away the points from the imp. But if the Fiend gave you the 5 points you would need to have unlocked the Fiend in the first place, you could take all the points back out of the imp and put them somewhere else. So, decent amount of customizability there, but it is a fee for using the respec option. And for skills, I believe it's just a cost fee. For devotion, it is a cost fee plus an Aether Crystal, which we have a couple, but we do only have a couple. Presumably, they're reasonably common, though. So, we'll proceed onward through this place. Yeah, wow, we actually got 4 damage for that devotion point. Not bad. Not bad at all. A little bit pinned in there. Weathered chest. I guess they weathered all the good loot out of it. Ah. Is to stun the guy and then run away from him. Human remains. A restored hat.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, that reminds me. So there's also in this game something I forgot to mention. A loot filter. Okay. It automatically starts on auto show all loot, common plus. We can toggle that to only show magic plus. See, you don't see common loot on the ground. You can also, go up to magic plus, rare plus, epic plus, legendary plus, and then just not show any loot whatsoever. It's up to you. So that is a cool little bit of customization that you can take advantage of. So, later on in the game, you're not inundated with, sort of a garbage loot. There we go, level 11. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and put on those spalders. Is there anything else? That's 12. It's 10, but we're probably not going to be able to use it. And that's 14, but again, we're probably not going to be able to use it. At least not anytime soon. Alright, I guess I could still just put the point in a spirit here. Yeah, this still seems fine. Let's Let's do another point in Demolitionist. I believe that puts us to where we need to be for this thing anyway. Yeah, in case we wanted to wear it. Alright, so this increases the damage of our stun jacks. Sure, I don't necessarily mind making them an actual damage dealer. And this gets one more potential fragment out of our missile. Very nice, very nice.
My inventory is full.
Right, so we didn't really miss anything. Alright. Let's see where this takes us then. Okay. Unsurprisingly, we're met with a bunch of snakes. Alright, and okay, yeah, that seems absolutely fine. So what's up here? Ooh, strong box. Nice. Looted some cash. It's a fun time. Makes me happy anyway. Alright, since we're down this way, let's head back to these fine gentlemen and claim our reward. Here, let me show you guys a trick. Eh? Eh? I'll go back and sell some of this stuff first.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Frankly, probably to the point we could turn off these common drops. Yeah, here's something with added constitution. So that would mean, like say, normally your constitution you have 3 full refills. This would increase that amount. So that's kind of nice, but not nicer than what we're currently wearing. Unload that as well. Can we combine any components? Yeah. Work. I'm fine with not worrying about that. Yeah, I'll unload that too. Not bad. Is there like a knife that looks kind of good? Lightning damage, that would boost our main damage some. Increased stun duration would work on our traps. That's still probably worse than what we're rocking now. Yeah. Let's stick with where we are for now. Alright, Torvin. I do have the necklaces. Interesting. Ooh, a Slith Primal Ring. Ew. It's 10% damage to Beastkin. Increased energy regeneration. And 10% elemental resistance. Very nice. Plus 250 Rover's reputation. Oh, that's true. They had a merchant here the whole time. Who's this? Oh, that's an amulet. Gotcha. Platinum Band of Shadows. Sounds good to me. So, yeah, we'll lose the +5 spirit, plus 5% spirit, but gain more regeneration and some bonus damage, and some resistance. So we'll see. Remember, elemental resistances should kind of boost each of our resistances. Yeah, there we go. 10 to each of fire, cold, and lightning. So that's very, very handy. And we may as well use our Rift Gate to head back to, no. Head back to the Foggy Bank here. We'll proceed north towards Burwich. This carnage looks recent. Yeah, that looks like a caravan or something that got done in. Left or right? Left, I guess we'll head left. Ooh, a journeyman's pack. Honestly, let's set that to only show magic plus. Because if it keeps showing common stuff, I'm going to pick it up. And it doesn't seem to be worth it anymore. Jimmy Kicker. Seems to be some fighting going on. Presumably that's between different types of monsters. And remember, with the Rovers, we just got some reputation with them, but when you gain reputation with one group, you may lose it with another. So it may end up that we didn't necessarily want to be make friends with those guys, but our choices are our own in game terms. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe we didn't. We'll find out in the future. One more scrap. This is very handy. And we'll circle back around to that cave in just a minute. Looks like somebody was in a cage here and managed to get out. Ooh. Yeah, let's check out this stump. Free money. Right, let's see what's down here. Interesting. Azure Matriarch. That's not. It's not blue. Yeah, we took some electrocute damage there, looked like. It's not blue at all. It's like cyan, which I guess is in the vague vicinity of Blue Hood. Anyway. It's in this loot pinata. Okay, so even if you've got this set to a higher level, if you hit Alt, it will show anything below that level, or I mean, it'll show everything, presumably. I don't know what exactly we're going to find in this den of snakequidity? And no, that just doesn't work. Oh, a mist. What's my chance to miss there? Not very high, 7.3%. Also got a very high chance to be hit there. I guess we'll see around the outside edge there. So there's a cave entrance. Presumably that's the exit. Alright, let's see what's up here. Too bad. Let's see what's in this refuse. This crate. It's not too bad on the Vanguard either. Ooh, yes, and so the last few enemies we've seen, you know, the last few kind of bigger enemies we've seen have been heroes, which again are like unique monsters in Diablo 2. This one we're fighting now, with the purple name, the heroes had orange, is, I believe in this game they're called uniques, but they have the role of what in Diablo 2 were super unique monsters, so like Pendleskin, Blood Raven, that kind of thing. Eesh. Yeah. I'm guessing this is another, like, matriarch level snake? I'm not digging that, meteor. I guess that's a blizzard. That's... seems not ideal. Yeah, a blizzard and a frost nova. Except it's a frost ball nova. It's rough, lady. You've got it going on. I don't like it. Ooh. But you also had loot. I am a fan of loot. Alright, so we picked up a Officer's Iron Flange Mace. Plus 9% to all damage. I'm on board. Plus 5% experience gained. And increased offensive ability. Well, way to punish me for not putting points in physique. I'm not even mad. Plus 3% physique. I will lose damage, I guess, but that's regeneration is pretty good. I don't know. They both seem fine. I'll keep using what I'm using. Right, that's the thing I took off to put on this slith thing. Yeah, some cleanup snakes. So some frostburn damage. Cool. A slith altar. Some magical items, alright. So what happens when we do this? Oh, we loot it. Okay. Cool. I am, again, a fan of looting things. Ooh, movement speed. Increases armor absorption by 8%. Okay, so... Alright, what that means is, remember how I was very confusingly explaining how armor absorption works, okay? Natively, normally in the game, you absorb 70% of what the armor says it will defend up to when you get hit in that location. So if you increase that by 8%, and presumably this works everywhere, let's put them on and see. Okay, it's multiplicative, not additive, which I guess makes sense. I assume it's multiplicative. Anyway, we're now at 76% absorption of the amount it says. So things like that are probably pretty cool if you're going to be sort of a tanky character. Increasing your armor absorption is also just a way of increasing your armor rating. So especially if you can get that at a point where you can't really increase your armor rating particularly easily, that's quite a powerful ability. It's not bad. That would increase damage, presumably. Okay, so this is interesting. Alright, so this is less armor, but it seems like it's just generally pretty much the same, except it's... I guess it's... No, it should be more health. More energy. Equal amount of physique. Sure. Yeah, just a small difference in terms of armor rating. And neither of those skills are currently a thing for us that I know of. I don't recognize the name. Yeah, apparently not. Alright. Cool. Like the decision I made there. Ooh. Alright. Alright, that's an untouched meal, right? That refill the constitution. And a few more loot pinatas here. Very nice. And we'll go out the other exit here. See where that puts us. Yeah, so just kind of on the other side of that area. So I haven't yet to see any evidence of what may have happened to the caravan or the people inside of it. But it looks like we found a way forward. I guess we'll carry on for now. See where this puts us. Why am I on bridge repair site? Okay. We need to repair it first to get past. If you cannot, you must brave the dangers of the flooded passageway or passage nearby. Take 3 scrap, 2,500 iron bits to repair. I'd say let's leave it. I guess we'll probably end up... Well, we'll either head down this passageway, which doesn't look at all foreboding, especially with the warning, or we'll go see if we can figure out something about that caravan. Either way, folks, I'm going to take a break here, and we'll see about that next time.